Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, tonight we've got our man MGK, and he's got something going on with Cordae. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And guys, the only reason I recognised this was Cordae is on NF's new album Hope. I've not actually heard any of the tracks yet that Cordae's on, but I've seen that name linked up with NF. So now this name Cordae is linked up with MGK. So I thought, guys, and this track dropped literally about an hour or so ago into my feed. So I don't even know anything about this. The only thing I remember is our man MGK. He did Rap Devil against Eminem a while back, and that got the internet heated up, didn't it, really, guys? And I've heard MGK, did he do something? Now, who is it now? I've covered him on one other track, and I think he did something with the lyrics or something with our man Lil Wayne, but I can't remember what the track was called, guys. It's gone clean out of my mind. It's gone right over my head, but you know these things. Anyway, guys, let's check out MGK. Let's check out Cordae, and I think this is called a Doja Freestyle. So, guys, let's get it.
All right, we're live in the homie's backyard right now. Today we have Cordae stepping into Cypher.
What's Gucci?
It's Gucci.
How can I be Homo sapien?
That track reminds me back in the days of Eve. When she was down with the Rough Riders. Eve. Really? I don't even know what she's doing today. And did she have an album called like Scorpion, or there's a track called Scorpion or something like that? Eve was really doing it with the Rough Riders, DMX, rest in peace, etc., etc. Eve was huge back in the days, guys. Back in the days, Eve was huge. So anyway, guys, let's get this.
All right, we're live in the homie's backyard right now. Today we have Cordae stepping into Cypher.
What's Gucci?
It's Gucci.
How can I be Homo sapien? I'm high as an alien. Both of my lungs are in training. I'm burning pounds, but not inside a gymnasium.
So how can he be a Homo sapien? He feels, our man MGK thinks that he's an alien from outer space. So how did he get here? On a UFO, whatever you want to call it? Really? And he's burning pounds, but not inside a gym. Really? Is he burning it from both ends? I don't know, guys. Really? What's that on his fingernails? I have no idea, guys. If they look, to me, they look like bananas. But if you guys know what this is on his fingernails, let me know, guys. I ain't got a Scooby, not a Gucci. I ain't got a Scooby. Anyway, guys, let's just rock this again. He went straight in. It's our man MGK on.
How can I be Homo sapien? I'm high as an alien. Both of my lungs are in training. I'm burning pounds, but not inside a gymnasium. This off the cranium. This is a nuclear weapon. My bars are uranium. I'm spitting fire. This must be House of the Dragons. I'm a Targaryen. I don't deal with pussies.
I like that. This must be House of the Dragons because I'm a Targaryen. Oh, not a veterinarian. So he started off, yeah, with the rhyme saying, how can he be a Homo sapien? Because he's as high as an alien, guys. Really? He's higher than a kite, guys. And it goes, this must be the House of Dragons. And I love all that Game of Thrones, House of Dragons kind of thing. He must be a Targaryen. And do you know what? He's got the blonde hair for it, or the platinum peroxide hair for it, isn't he, guys? He really does. And probably the height too. I'm sure he's big. I'm sure he must be like 6'5" or something. Something like that. Crazy.
I'm high as an alien. Both of my lungs are in training. I'm burning pounds, but not inside a gymnasium. This off the cranium. This is a nuclear weapon. My bars are uranium.
And he said, this is off the cranium. It's a nuclear weapon. His bars are like uranium. And guys, if my man is dropping this as a proper freestyle straight off the dome, then hats off to him, guys. Really? Or is this just a pre-written? Is it a written? I don't know. But even if it is, it sounds good. This is good. Oh my goodness, my man's been practicing. I can't remember Rap Devil, that was a long time ago. I think he had a few punchlines in that, but I like this. He's hit off right from the top. So this is our man Machine Gun Kelly. And I think he's been doing other things since he did Rap Devil. So he hasn't done that many sort of things in the hip hop field. But yeah, I think he's into rock, isn't he? Isn't he a rock and, I don't know, Sound like that rock punk kind of thing. I don't know.
Alien. Both of my lungs are in training. I'm burning pounds, but not inside a gymnasium. This off the cranium. This is a nuclear weapon. My bars are uranium. I'm spitting fire. This must be House of the Dragons. I'm a Targaryen. I don't deal with pussies. I'm not a veterinarian. But I might educate and slap a pussy boy like a disciplinarian.
So he linked up the pussies, as in pussycats, with veterinarian, a vet. A vet deals with animals, etc., etc. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's doing it.
But I might educate and slap a pussy boy like a disciplinarian. I got a lot of skater homies that'll hit a ramp and do a varial.
I like that with the disciplinarian. He might slap. Well, when I say he might slap a pussy, as in pussycat kind of thing, whatever. But he's going to slap some education because he's into be a disciplinarian. Slap it into them. Slap some knowledge and sense into their heads, guys. Oh my goodness.
A lot of skater homies that'll hit a ramp and do a varial. I got a lot of mob ties, put you up under the sea with Ariel. I got syrup in my cereal. Yeah, I blow an O like a cheer.
So when he said he's got syrup in his cereal, he ain't talking syrup, is it? It's the other kind of syrup, in it.
I shook his hand but didn't like his vibe, so I use antibacterial. I'm too sick, no venereal.
I shook his hand but I didn't like his vibes. I used some antibacterial. Man, did he have sweaty palms? Man, you'd be like, what's his name? Prince Andrew? You don't sweat. Prince Andrew, you don't sweat. Don't sweat the techniques. Not with Prince Andrew, people. Really? I thought everyone sweated, guys, but you know it. So he's using the antibacterial gels, isn't it? Oh, man, he's just dropping too many of these bars. I'm just going to wheel it back, guys, and just let this man play through. Let's go.
I don't deal with pussies. I'm not a veterinarian. But I might educate and slap a pussy boy like a disciplinarian. I got a lot of skater homies that'll hit a ramp and do a varial. I got a lot of mob ties, put you up under the sea with Ariel. I got syrup in my cereal. Yeah, I blow an O like a Cheerio. I shook his hand but didn't like his vibe, so I use antibacterial. I'm too sick, no venereal. But I must be a disease, cause the weight of my competition keep on trying but dying. I'm telling you, this is a burial. There you go, laying 6 feet while I stand 6'6", and these new kicks sitting in a double R with a double X roof print. Cigar in my mouth at the cover of the blueprint. The slap of the interior is animalistic. My middle.
When he said with the cover of the blueprint, is he talking Jay-Z? I said he was 6'5". He's 6'6". I'm about 6'2". He's 6'6". My man's a giant. Oh my God.
This is a burial. There you go, laying 6 feet while I stand 6'6", and these new kicks sitting in a double R with a double X roof print. Cigar in my mouth at the cover of the blueprint. The slap of the interior is animalistic. My middle finger's a characteristic. You hear his voice in my lower intestine. It's my competition. I'm cannibalistic. How can I be homo sapien?
He's eating up the competition because he's cannibalistic. Oh my goodness. Really?
My middle finger's a characteristic. You hear his voice in my lower intestine. It's my competition. I'm cannibalistic. How can I be homo sapien? I'm a fucking alien. How the fuck could you say that I fell off? I just sold out a stadium. Crazy I didn't have a date to prom, cause now I'm like, look who I'm marrying. I came out of Cleveland and now the time zone I'm in is Australian. Wait, last week it was London, had Scott at the function. Wembley and a shutdown
So he's traveling from Australia to London, so he's worldwide, guys. I'm sure he just mentioned Skepta. I didn't even know he was in London. Did any of you guys see MGK? And he said, was he in Sydney in Australia before that? Let me know, guys, if any of you saw it.
I just sold out a stadium. Crazy I didn't have a date to prom, cause now I'm like, look who I'm marrying. I came out of Cleveland and now the time zone I'm in is Australian. Wait, last week it was London, had Skepta at the function. Wembley and a shutdown pre-show when we backstage and you know we'll be crumbling. Stepped out cause the man...
And he's now putting on a UK voice. Did you hear that when he's trying to imitate Skepta? Well, not Skepta, but trying to put in a UK accent. Guys, that was funny.
Came out of Cleveland and now the time zone I'm in is Australian. Wait, last week it was London, had Skepta at the function. Wembley and a shutdown pre-show when we backstage and you know we'll be crumbling. Stepped out because the man them thought he was a big dog.
The man them. Oh, listen, people. I've got to give him props, guys. I've got to give him props. I'm going to wheel that again.
And now the time zone I'm in is Australian.
Really?
Last week it was London, had Skepta at the function. Wembley and a shutdown pre-show when we backstage and you know we'll be crumbling. Stepped out because the man them thought he was a big dog. So I had to sun him. Test me and they spray like...
I had to sun him. Listen, he's now not only sounding like that, really, but he's actually given the same lingo from the London. Whoa. Had to sun them.
Wait, last week it was
then.
London, had scapped out at the function. Wembley in a shutdown pre-show when we backstage and you know what we crumpling. Stepped out cause the man them thought he was a big dog, so I had to sun him. Test me and they spray like jet skis, turn it to a dance off, make them start crumping.
How can I be misogynistic? I love all my bitches. Grandma.
Oh man, are you really going there? So this is Cordae, of course, and he just said he can't be misogynistic because he loves all his, you know, I don't swear on this channel, people, but the whole thing about misogyny, this is, listen, this is all even pre-cancel culture. So listen, a lot of things people say that there's a lot of men who are misogynistic towards women. So these are men who are women haters, or men who treat women like belief contempt, men who treat women like absolute the bottom of their shoe, etc., etc. But our man Cordae says, how can he be misogynistic if he loves all his? Really? So he's going to get a lot of play from that. There's going to be a lot of comeback on that. Trust me on this. So he started off like that. So there's going to be a lot of people getting a bit irritated on that.
How can I be misogynistic? I love all my bitches. Grandma used to whoop a nigga with switches. That was way before the switches. I was just talking to Kels and he told me pull up at the crib, he gon' throw on the beat. Yeah. You could be born in my fucking Antarctica. Promise that nigga ain't colder than me.
Oh. If he's colder than Antarctica, really? That's deeper than the deep, deep south. I'm not talking the south, deep south that way, but deep, deep south. Really? You're colder than Antarctica? Really? Not many people have gone to Antarctica, people. Trust me on that.
The Kels and he told me pull up at the crib, he gon' throw on the beat. Yeah. You could be born in my fucking Antarctica. Promise that nigga ain't colder than me. I was just talking to God and he told me I got it. Don't worry, it's all taken care of. Y'all niggas stay on the blogs, I stay on the ride. So please just do not compare us. I'm from the city where niggas gon' make you pay tariffs. Yeah. Them niggas strapped like the sheriff. Yeah. Promise my whole family good if a nigga gon' perish. Yeah. They in my wheel like a Ferris. Hey, hop in the coupe.
They're in my wheel like a Ferris wheel. Really going round and around and around. Let's check that again, guys.
So please just do not compare us. I'm from the city where niggas gon' make you pay tariffs. Yeah. Them niggas strapped like the sheriff. Yeah. Promise my whole family good if a nigga gon' perish. Yeah. They in my wheel like a Ferris. Hey, hop in the coupe when in London. I'm a full boss so can't properly function. Hey, I buy real estate when niggas is bored. Then my monopoly jumping. Hey.
Real estate monopoly. So monopoly is a game of all about real estate buying and selling of property. And if you don't keep up with all the payments, you could go straight to jail. Oh my gosh. He buys up real estate when he's bored.
In my wheel like a Ferris. Hey, hop in the coupe when in London. I'm a full boss so can't properly function. Hey, I buy real estate when niggas is bored. Then my monopoly jumping. Hey, real music man, I get the awards, but you cannot stop the consumption. Hey, go outside, think you don't need a strap. That was a sloppy assumption. Hey, I know I'm far from a gangster. Rest in peace, Juice, that boy armed and he dangerous.
Oh, so he's talking about Juice WRLD. Rest in peace. Whoa. Let's go.
But you cannot stop the consumption. Hey, go outside, think you don't need a strap. That was a sloppy assumption. Ay, I know I'm far from a gangster. Rest in peace, Juice, that boy armed and he dangerous. Yeah. Run up on bro, but I call you an angel. My dick so long that shit fall to my ankles. Hey, stop playing, boy, I'm done with the jokes. The album trash.
Oh my, really? That long it fall to your ankles? Are you kidding me?
Boy, armed and he dangerous. Yeah. Run up on bro, but I call you an angel. My dick so long that shit fall to my ankles. Hey, stop playing, boy, I'm done with the jokes. The album trash that you drop for them folks. Disappointed, but I'm proud of my coat. I'm coming soon.
Oh, disappointed, but I'm proud of my coat. Or my coat is Prada. So obviously he spent a lot of ducats on that coat, innit? I have no idea how much a Prada coat costs, but I'm sure it costs a pretty penny or two.
Stop playing, boy, I'm done with the jokes. The album trash that you drop for them folks. Disappointed, but I'm proud of my coat. I'm coming soon, we unlocking the vote.
Oh, guys, that was great. I like that. I've got to check out Cordae, or Cordae, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, with the NF collaboration on Hope. I haven't even checked that out yet, guys. I'm going to get there soon. But at one point, he called MGK Kels. So is that what they call Machine Gun Kelly for short? His friends? Kels? Really? Anyway, guys, I enjoyed that. That was cool. I like that. I love the fact they used the track that was made famous, well, that I first heard from Eve way back in the days, guys. Way back before Spinal Cord. I heard that track many, many years ago. So this is the Doja Freestyle. And this is, what's it say? The Cypher. So that was Machine Gun Kelly and Cordae.
That felt great.
That felt great.
That felt really good.
Yeah, That felt great. That felt really good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Do you know what? I think that's the best I've seen Machine Gun Kelly when he's been firing on a mic. That's the first time I've seen Cordae. I'm getting a bit of flavour from him. I'm going to be really interested to see how he goes back and forth, whatever, with NF. That's going to be something really I'm going to look forward to. So I'm going to have to dig that one out as soon as I can. So that's on the Hope album. So I knew I recognised the name. I'm sure it's the same guy. There can't be two Cordaes, can there? I don't know. But seriously, guys, I enjoyed that. So that was MGK, Cordae, and that was the Doja Freestyle. And that just reminded me to check out our girl, Eve. Anyone know what Eve's doing these days? Let me know down here in the comment section, guys. Anyway, guys, here at Urb'n Barz, you know the spiel. Look after yourselves, look after each other. Make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, guys, please subscribe to Urb'n Barz. So, guys, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you next time.